for joining us here on CTV News Channel. I'm Renee Rodgers. The fallout continues after last week's announcement by Alberta Premier Danielle Smith that Albertans will be asked if they want to be part of Canada or start the process to hold a binding referendum on separation. In an interview this morning on CTV Question Period, Smith said she promises not to hold a separation referendum if the Remain side wins.
Yes, I do. I will listen to the will of the people, and that's why I'm going to be advocating on that side. But it goes the other way as well. That if Albertans vote the other way, then we'll have to begin the legal process to get to a binding referendum.
Smith also said there would be severe consequences if voters choose to launch a referendum process, and that she'll be voting and advocating for the Remain side come October. Smith claims the roughly 700,000 people who have signed either the stay or leave petition want a firm answer, and so it's time to give them one, despite a judge previously quashing the separatist initiative. And joining me now is CTV News political commentator and former NDP leader Tom Mulcair. Tom, good to see you.
Good to be with you, Renee.
So what stood out to you in Premier Smith's interview with Vashti?
The number of contradictions. I mean, on the one hand, she said it's all about removing the anger of people who want to separate, but how is this going to be an answer to that? She also says that it's a firm answer, but it's not. It's all mush. It's in the middle. It's a referendum to perhaps have a referendum on perhaps separating from Canada. This is consequential. This is serious stuff. This is not like a zoning bylaw change in a municipality to find out where the new school can go. This is about breaking up the greatest country in the world that we're all proud to be part of, including the people of Alberta. So it's not a game. You stop playing with matches. This reminds me more than anything else, Renee, of what David Cameron did to help himself politically and get out of trouble when people were agitating for Great Britain to leave the European Union. He said, well, if I'm reelected as Prime Minister of Great Britain, we'll have a referendum on this. It didn't go well. Great Britain is now about 8% poorer than the rest of Europe. Its economic growth has been 8% less than that of the rest of Europe since Brexit. It's been a disaster for them. Now they're looking for a way to bring back the European rules and adopt them by delegated legislation because they realize they have to be in lockstep with Europe, but they're not even at the table in Europe. You get less, not more. And that's what would happen in Alberta. This is bad for the economy. It causes a lot of insecurity. Why would anybody looking to invest in one of the key projects that Danielle Smith talks about, a new pipeline, why would any company or group of companies say, oh yeah, this is a really great time to invest tens of billions of dollars as they're threatening to pull away from Canada? It's bonkers. It's not been thought through, but the only overarching purpose to all of this is to save Private Smith. Danielle Smith is thinking first and foremost about herself. It's not about the people who want to leave Canada. It's not about the vast majority of Albertans who want to stay in Canada. It's about Danielle Smith saving her political hide because her whole political career has been about grievance, complaint, and going against everything else, saying, Alberta's hard done by. But Alberta now has a prime minister in Mark Carney who is saying yes. Yes to more resource development. Yes to another pipeline. A memorandum of understanding that goes to answer a lot of those long-standing grievances of Alberta. And the best she can come up with is saying, well, let's have a referendum to decide whether or not we want to leave Canada. It doesn't make any sense.